I mean, a lot of people talk about the UFC debut for Ilia, you know, and that 2020, and then now you're back in the UFC 4 years later. You guys are kind of both rising superstars. He got the belt. You're on a tear. A lot of people say you're not the same fighter you were in that fight. The JAXXON Podcast Discord says, we know everybody knows that you want that fight against him. Do you think the UFC is going to try to make that happen now that this guy's
bro,
trying
why
to
not? It's like,
go
that's a
up?
whole story, bro. Like the storyline is right there. You know what I mean? It's like, you talk about promotion. That's like a big promotion right there. It's like, you fought the guy, UFC debut, he's your only decision, and beside fucking Josh Emmett, but it's like your only decision. You're both coming up. He got kicked out or come back. So like, there's a whole story behind it. So 100%.
Do you think that Ilia is scared of you?
Oh, I don't think so.
Do you think Ilia wants to fight you again, though?
I don't.
Hey, if you think about it, like
Yeah.
he fought Topuria on short notice, like 7 days notice, training for a totally different fight, but and he went the distance with him, but Topuria, but he didn't have a fight though. He didn't know who he was fighting.
No, well he knew they offered him me obviously in
At the
short
same
notice.
time, yeah. But was he already planning to fight somebody else?
I have no clue. A lot of people like trying to give me shit about that. Like, oh, he fought you on short notice. I'm like, no, bitch. I'm the one who said yes. I'm the one who fought him on a short notice. Like, he's in the UFC because of me, not because I'm the one who decided. I was like, I'm already here. I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna say no. And I never said no to a fight. So I was like, no, we're gonna fucking fight. Like, it is what it is. But obviously, that was like the young mentality, though, bro. I was like, because I went on 3 just crazy winning streaks. So I got signed right before the COVID. And like I fought February and COVID hit like in March. And then I was like, fuck, thank God, at least I have a fucking job. I had like 1 fight in the UFC. So we're done fighting. I said I was a UFC fucking fighter. And then they come back and it was like, yo, we getting this fights going. So coach was like, yo, we got to fucking train. So we go to a park, this, and this and that. And like, they're like, okay. And that's when I had like, bro, I fought 4 fights or 5 fights in 1 year. I was just back to back. I was saying yes to everything.
During COVID?
Yeah, fucking fought. And then I went, they were like, yo, you're the first fight in the main card. You're going to start up the main card in the Fight Island. And I said, sick. I was like, hell yeah. So I was like living the fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really focusing on who the fuck I was and why the fuck I do this. But that was kind of like the thing. And that was like all downhill. That's when I plateaued and like stopped, you know? And
how was that though, fighting on Fight Island? Because we all heard about it here. Was it really an island in Abu
bro,
Dhabi?
it was so terrible for me. I was like, I had to be in a room by myself for 4 or 5 days by myself, literally quarantine.
How you get the food?
They just leave it on your door. And I'm literally sitting there like, and I'm like a high energy person. So like I need to fucking move around, do some shit. And your workout room is like literally next door. So you just open up the door and you just go in. And I'm like sitting there like, I'm like.
You got to work out by yourself?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
How you grapple with yourself?
Listen, he knows about it though. He probably knows about it too.
Hey, I like how you went. He knows about it. How you grapple yourself? The way you just be over here rubbing your arm and stuff during the podcast.
That's why you got like strong forearms, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? That's what he be doing. He be doing a lot of that. But he ambidextrous. That's why both forearms are big. What?